Hey guys, welcome back to Sonia's She Shed Sensations. Hi, my name is Sonia and I hope to inspire you to find your creative side while on a budget. So come on in, let me know that you're watching. We are also being live streamed into Craft Around the Clock group. And if you're not a member of that, what are you waiting for, y'all? It's free. It's wonderful crafting going from early in the morning to late at night. And there's always replays. So we'd love to have you over there in the group. I'm going to bring this up on my second device. So hopefully I can see comments a little bit easier. And then I'm going to show you our project that we're working on. If you are watching this on YouTube, welcome. Come on in. I hope that you will enjoy what you see. Whoops, sending it to the wrong one. Discard. Discard. Trying to, there we go. It was the right one. Yeah. All right. I was trying to make sure I was getting my actual video and not just my reel, y'all. That's what I was hoping to do. Hello, Miss Tracy. Hey, Leona. Hello, Penny. Hello, Dwight. Hey, Goldie. Hello, Diane. Hello, Miss Sue. I think I'm caught up. Hopefully. Okay. So I actually, miracle about all miracles. Hello, Miss June. I found one of these at my Dollar Tree, which we don't ever have. So I picked up one. And I wish I had some more. So I may be looking for some more of these because we don't ever have them. I'd have to go to probably the great big one in Fort Smith. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Anita. And I'm also going to be using this round. This came from Amazon. Now, if you don't have one of these, you can use one from the Dollar Tree. This one is from the Dollar Tree. It's a little bit bigger than what I'm wanting to use it for. I think. But then again, the bigger one would give it more of the, would give it more surface. So I don't need to mail some. Thanks, Dwight. No, we don't have to mail any. I don't know, y'all, which one I want to use. I think I just want to go with the smaller one because I'm going to run out of wall space soon, y'all. Hello, Kelly. Thank you for spreading the butterflies. So what I'm doing is the very center, I'm wanting to cut this part right here out because we're going to put something else in there. And so I've already started cutting some of it out with my little camouflage thingy right here. The thingamajiggity bob. That's what this is called. Hello, Glenda. A thingamajiggity bob. So now I think I can go in there with my scissors. And kind of pop this out a little bit. Maybe not. Oh, I didn't get this part down here at all. I do have a little piece of cardboard under here to try to save my table. Just a little FYI, in case you're wondering. But this is an old craft table anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. All right. So I've got this piece out, and this would actually be really cute to keep and use for a Christmas decoration. Yes, one of those things. Thank you, Dwight. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Patty. Hello, Mary. Hello, Kay. Hello, Ashley. Welcome, friends. So there's that. So now we're going to have this hole, and I'm going to go ahead and take this backing off because it's a little bit sticky. Not real super duper sticky, but it's a little bit sticky. Let me plug in things here. Hello, Dawn's Crafting on a Budget. Welcome. Hey, Amanda. Hey, girl. Hey. And this one. So, there we go. Alrighty. Peel off from this page angle. Okay, it's telling me instructions. So, Catherine, I'm going to go ahead and cut this out the rest of the way back here too, so that I can kind of see where I want to place my image that we're going to put on here. So I am going to put an image on here, and I may need to cut it out just a little bit more than what this is allowing me. So we shall see. Oop, that got sticky. Yep, it's sticky. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Linda. Welcome, friends. So while I'm cutting this out, I will remind you that my crafting party is on August 16th in Fort Smith, Arkansas. It is a live in-person event. It's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We have Lisa Compton with the Creative Loft by Lisa, and Sheila Gray with Simply Simple Creations from Sheila will be guest presenters along with myself. There's going to be all kinds of gifting and swag bags and games and fun and a tea party and all kinds of good stuff. And it's only $75. So if you guys are interested, y'all need to contact me because deadline is next week. So I've already ordered a bunch of stuff, but I got to get the final count next week. Hello, Carla. Hello, Leona. All right. So now, hi. Hello. Let's see how this is going to look on here. It might be too big. All right. So I have these really pretty images out of this little book. I'll show you. This really pretty little book that has all these really pretty Victorian images in them. Whoops, it's a little bird. I have things in here. So we're going to use one of these. I already have them set out. I'm either going to use this one or this one. Haven't decided yet. Leona says, I'll see you there. That's right. You sure will. Hi, Johnny, Romper, Stomper, Bomper, Boo. What in the world? So I think I'm going to use either one of those. I haven't decided which one yet. Can't wait to meet everyone. Yes, Miss Sue Ford Champion will be here from North Carolina. Leona will be here from Kentucky. Laura Barnett will be here from Ohio. We got lots of friends coming. Lots of friends coming. Got people from Oklahoma and Arkansas and everywhere. All right, let's see which one of these I think I might like the best. So I should have measured that before I cut it out. Because the sides, I'm thinking I'm going to put another, I thought about this before I went live and I didn't grab one. Hey, Deborah. I like Deborah Snyder. Yes, she will be here. Oh, how awesome, Linda, that your granddaughter will be 3 months old July 20th. Oh, how sweet. Let me grab a hymnal page. I knew I wanted one. I looked straight at them right before I came live. I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm going to need that. And then now I'm like, yeah, I kind of want that. Kind of want it. And I kind of was separating some things out. And so this was, I had to grab another book. I had to grab another one. One of these years, I'm going to get me a new chair, y'all. One of these days. One of these days. Hang on. All right. All right. It doesn't really matter what the page is. So, I will sing the wondrous story is what that's going to be. And, still isn't going to be wide enough. Nope, where's that? I can make it work. We're going to make it work. We are. I'm going to Mod Podge. Imagine that. We'll use this. Are you coming too? I'm coming too. Yes, I am. I'll be there. Hello, Patty. Hello, everyone. Who are you asking that to, Miss Sue? Whoops. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay, let's grab the Mod Podge Good grief. Where is all my Mod Podge, y'all? Oh, it's over there. We are going to, it doesn't take a whole lot of this. You know, you don't have to have tons and tons to soak it because it's very thin paper. Very, very thin. Just kind of spreading it out here. Making sure I'm going to have it everywhere the hole is. I'm going to go outside. Cut the hymnal page in two down the middle. Yeah, I could do that, Joni. Absolutely could do that. Oh, it's my chair. I was hearing a rocking noise. I'm like, what is that noise? It's my chair when I'm moving. It was Linda Wells. Oh, I didn't know she was coming, I guess. Awesome. Okay, so I do want this to have frayed edges look on the sides in case it shows. It may not show on the sides, but it might. Okay. So if it does, I want it to look good. Want it to look good, y'all. And I don't think the top or the bottom is going to show, but we're going to check it just to make sure. Okay. And then we're going to take it and we're going to tear it. Right like this. I think Joni and I are on the same wavelength tonight. This still has the plastic on it, so it shouldn't stick to the Mod Podge yet. I'll tell you what, let's just dry the Mod Podge. Let's just dry it, and then I will turn on the iron. I found my Gigi. Just fell in love with the community and welcome me. Oh, gosh. Miss Sue Gore. Oh, my goodness. I was sure hoping to catch you live after I found one of your older videos with the tea time beads. I told my husband I found my Gigi. I just fell in love with the community and welcoming feeling here. Oh, well, I'm so glad. Well, welcome back, girlfriend. We're going to be doing some more tea time stuff soon because look at these beautiful paper. Look at that beautiful paper. Isn't that pretty? And I'm hosting a tea luncheon and a whole day of crafting on August 16th in Fort Smith, Arkansas. And all the crafting stuff and the tea luncheon, everything included, prizes, games, swag bags, the crafts, with both Simple Creations by Sheila and the Creative Loft by Lisa and I. All of it, it's only $75, y'all, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Fort Smith, Arkansas. So you want to come, let me know. I got people from North Carolina, Ohio, Kentucky, Oklahoma, Arkansas. I have one thinking about flying from California. So y'all, just send me a message. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Yes, Miss Sue Ford Champion will welcome you in. She's my wonderful friend here. Okay. So, all right, that should be good. And I'm going to go ahead and plug this in as well. I do not keep my iron plugged in because, y'all, I have scars. I have scars. Oh, it's getting hot in here. All right, so now we're going to take this that I cut the center out of. But if you cut the center out of it, keep it because isn't that cute? That would make a cute little snowflake. Just saying, y'all. Don't waste things. Don't waste them. Now, I don't know if I'm going to want this to... I almost thought about moving it to the big one, but I'm not going to. So we're going to put this here. But we are going to move it down just a little bit. I moved it. I'm going to mark it. Where to put this. I love my pen. Because Goldie sent me. Got to turn it on when I'm using it. Just have to. It's just my thing. All right. Hey, cousin Amanda. How are you, friend? How are you, sweet cousin? Pam says, tell William hi. I sure will. He has already gone to bed to go to sleep. All right. There's my center. Here, 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 and here. This is where I want this. All righty. I will tell him. Hello, Miss Terry. How are you tonight? Whew, y'all, it is hot in here. So, we have in our little town that we live in a really small town here in Arkansas. And although it's growing, it's definitely growing, but it's still a small town. And they just recently built and opened up a new, I'm thinking about using this one. I'm not sure which one. Which one, green or white? Y'all vote. Green or white? Which paper should I put in the middle? Anyway, hey, Teresa L. Creations, they opened up a new splash pad. So I took my son, William, and my two granddaughters, Elizabeth and Jade, today. They were out in the wet having fun. Gimme was getting hot, and I was afraid I was going to have a heat stroke. I was like, finally, a little over an hour later, I was like, we got to go. We got to go. Kimberly says green. Okay, Linda. Okay, gotcha. So green or white. How are all of you doing? We're doing all right, Amanda. Dwight says white. So got one green, one white. And it's a race. Which one? Teresa L. Creation says green. Kay Griffiths says green. All right. Green so far's got it. And June Bassett says green. All right, we're going green, y'all. We are going green. And Jill says green. And Laura says green. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. Oh, Linda says white, but I think the greens have it. So I'm going to put a little bit of Mod Podge over here on this as well. So whenever I iron this down, because underneath it already has it. Trisha says green. Jenny says green. Deb says white. Shalon says green. Kay says green. Shalon, I'm still so excited about your husband. Hello, Catherine says green. Pam says green. The greens have it for the win. All right. I like this. I think it's so pretty. So pretty. And it says, I will sing the wondrous story. So either way, she's reading a story. Let's see. Get my parchment paper ready. Little note right there. Lisa says, Amanda says green, Terry says green, Lisa says green, Sue says green has it, Linda Wells says so pretty. Thank you, Linda. All right, I'm going to get a little bit of parchment paper, y'all. Get my parchment paper at the Dollar Tree where you can reuse it over and over and over for crafts like this. And we're going to try to center that and hold it centered. Take my little iron here and iron all this down. And then see if I need to add any more underneath at the top or the bottom. Oh no, I'm not going to need to add any more at all. But move that out of the way. Close there. Yeah, that's going to work out really, really well. Okay, but before we do that, I'm going to take this and notifications didn't work again. Uh-oh, Linda, you have to reset them. gonna have to reset them. Oh. Well, I don't see my nail file up there, y'all. But a crafter knows. If you don't have a nail file, use your sanding block. I mean, come on. All right, so before I put this on there, I do want to paint it. And I'm going to get another deal. Parchment paper put out here on my table. Take it a little bit, maybe. Maybe, not maybe. I usually have craft paper down, but I took it all up. Because I accidentally spilled my resin on it. I think it was last night. My granddaughters and I was teaching them how to do chemistry with my resin. It's like, you gotta wear gloves. They thought it was the coolest thing, though, that resin. Get a little chippy brush here. And we're going to take some antique white, if I have enough antique white. Just following you for a while, and Facebook unfollowed me. Why do I do that? Jody, they do that if you haven't commented or put an emoji or something on there in a while. It'll automatically unfollow you, and it'll do that to anybody and any page. So if you want to make sure that you're still following your creators that you really like, one, did you know that you can have 30 favorites? You can put them in your favorites. You can have 30 of them. So you can add me as one of your favorites if you want to. Totally your choice. But if you want to make sure you're seeing them, make sure that you send a comment or an emoji or some sort of something so that you are still seeing your favorite creators. Oh, there's the emery board right there. All right, so I'm going to take this. I just put a little bit out here, and I put some on there, and I'm taking some off, and I'm just going to kind of dry brush. Well, it's more of a paint. It's not quite as much of a dry brush as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. So I'm totally okay if some of the gray comes out underneath it. It's really not going to bother me all that much because it'll go with my walls in my living room anyway. Now, some of these corners I'm not going to worry too much about because I know they're not going to be seen. You know what? I ought to be using instead of this, let me try the dauber. Let me try one of these. I might like it better. Oh, yeah. Much better. When you have a hard surface to cover, like this one is, if you use these daubers, it kind of helps to get it in there better, and you don't have to use quite so much paint. It seems that way anyway. Now, I know some of this is going to have to be cut off, so I'm just going to concentrate mainly on the areas that I know is going to be on the craft. I knocked the paint into the floor. Oh, Jiminy Christmas, Sonia Denise. I think I need some more paint, y'all. I do believe. Some more of this color. Again, I'm not covering the whole thing because the whole thing is not going to be seen. I will be cutting it down once I put it on there. And yes, I could have cut it down first, but I thought I would cut it down after I attach it, so I know exactly where it's going. All right, so let's dry this, because this is only the first step to this. First step. Okay, let's see if I can get back on here. Okay, trying to see three dots, click, and you'll see file, click, and click notifications. Thank you. You can put in the comments, ! notify, no spaces, notify with a small letter N, and it will turn on your notifications. Hi, April. Also, I do have a Telegram channel and a broadcast channel, which just comes to you in your messenger. And if you look at the very first link on my page, the first post on my page, it has all my links on it. You'll see the links for both of those. And I send those out before I go live. So if you wanted to be notified in your messenger inbox, you can join my broadcast channel. It's 100% free. Your granddaughters went home and coming back Friday. Yes, Susan. They went home today. I was worried I was having a heat stroke today, so I called and asked my daughter if she would come get them instead of me taking them home. And she did. There you go, friends. There you go. That's how you turn them on. And then, yes, they'll be back on Friday and for the weekend, because we have Vacation Bible School this weekend. And it's Western theme. And so it's like, yee-haw kind of thing. And so I already got them some little cowboy hats, or cowgirl hats. Got William a cowboy hat. I've got me a hat. And I'm going to be cooking all weekend for this thing, for all these kids and adult, all the volunteers and stuff. And then, except Saturday, I'm not actually cooking on Saturday. On Saturday, we're ordering pizza. I'll be helping to serve it and get it all organized and stuff, but we're ordering pizza for Saturday. Yay! Yeehaw! But yes, that's this weekend. So, and William is an assistant crew leader. So, he's excited. He got to do that last year, and he's excited he gets to do it again this year. So, pretty fun. Hey, Robin. Hey, Rhonda. Yes, great memories to be made. Okay, so next I'm going to take... Oh, where is it? Jiminy Christmas. Is that it? Nope, that's red. Okay, so... Not green. Oh, I don't want that. I had a big deal of sage green that was almost empty, but it still had a little bitty bit left in it. But I believe it is probably hit the floor. This green also. I think I like this one better. This is a metallic green, so we're going to see if I like it or not. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go over these details. All right. Let me get a little bit more. Hello, Ruth. Hi, Pam. What is William a team leader? Pam, for Vacation Bible School. That means he is in charge of some of the little kids, because they have the kids all in groups, so they're all doing different activities at the same time, because there's too many kids to do the same thing every time. Now, when they have the little skits and stuff, sometimes they'll all come, when they're doing like they're singing and stuff, they all come together in the big sanctuary. But other than that, they break them up into age groups, and so they have different groups. So he will be a team leader. And one of the little boys that he helped last year, that he had some one-on-one time with last year. Oh, I got a lot more on that one than I did the others. Just fell in love with William and has begged. In fact, his whole family has started coming to church since Vacation Bible School last year. And he has asked William to be his teacher again this year. It's so sweet. All right. I know it looks like a mess right now, but y'all trust the process, please. Hey, Miss Terry. Yeah, Wham loves it. He loves helping the kids. And he loves it so much, I really need to talk to them about letting him help with sanctuary kids. Well, our church is called the Sanctuary. So our kids class is called the Sanctuary Kids. Sanctuary Kids. I need to talk to him about letting him help all the time with Sanctuary Kids, because I think he would really love it. Thank you, Linda. You had your VBS last week. Are you painting with I missed it. I painted with the plastic on it. Yes, I painted it with the plastic on it. Yes, I did. The plastic's on the underside, not on the top. Okay. I got a new bottle. Got a new bottle, y'all. I got a new bottle. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Those of you who don't know, it's the Eileen's. Some people call it Aleen's. Some people call it Eileen's. I call it Eileen's tacky glue. All right. This is sticky on the back, but sometimes it's not sticky enough. So I'm going to move the paint stuff out of the way here. We're going to bring this over because remember, I've already marked it where it needs to be before I... There's paint stuff too. Before I take the backing off of this. Only part of this is going to show. All right, so I took the backing off because this part back here is supposed to be sticky if you get all the plastic actually off of it. Now, you could take the sticky stuff does not always stick on it. See this right here where it's trying to come off? It's not sticking to both sides. Sometimes it'll do that. You either press it back down or you just take it off and glue it. And that's what I'm going to do because this is not, I have worked with this enough to know it's not going to stick with just the sticky stuff. It's not going to do it. And people who say it does, well, they're either miracle workers or they haven't actually looked at their craft after they finished it. So, what in the world? Oh, I'm seeing an ad. I was like, what in the world? I'm seeing an ad on my own page. Okay. I am going to have more green showing than I thought it would. I mean, more of that showing. So, let's add some green over in here. I may have to touch up some paint. All right, we're going to start gluing this down. I was going to, I thought I was going to use the Eileen's tacky glue, but I just decided just now I'm not. I'm using hot glue. Just now decided that. Ouchie, hot. Imagine that. Oh. thinking my phone's messing up, and it's not. It's actually showing me ads. Please, if you see an ad on my page, please do me a favor and let it play. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Sandy. Because it really, if you do that for any creator that you see, if you would please let the ads play, it helps us all. Okay, so now I'm going to go around the sides and I'm going to cut this off. Cut off all the excess. And it's really easy to cut. And I always turn it over to cut because it seems like I can get to the back side a lot better. I don't know why. I'm not scheduled. I don't think Craft Around the Clock group is doing the 10:30 p.m. Central Late Night Crafter right now because I keep trying to find it and it's not on there. But I will still be live tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. Oh my Lanta. Let me put a little bit more green right here. Let me dry it and then I'll show it to you. Ah! I think I'm going to like it, y'all. I think so. You ready? 1, 2, 3, and ta-da! What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do you think? I think I like it. I like it. I am going to go around it to give it some distressing, and the main reason I'm doing that is so that first I'm going to check and make sure it doesn't need glued down anywhere. Let's do that first. After me cutting it, I don't want to make sure. Ouch. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara. This is what we're working on tonight. I think she's so pretty. Just going around and make sure I don't need to put any more glue. Yay. And now we're going to go around with, thank you, Ruth. Thank you, LaFawn. Thank you, another Ruth. Hello, Kay. I'm just going to go around it with my little ink pad here. Just to give it a little bit more definition so it looks like it's going to really pop. And I could go through this. I don't know if I want to do that or not. What do y'all think? I could go across all of this and make it pop even more, but I don't know that I want to do that. I don't know. I guess if I tried, I don't like it, I could always paint over it again. I'm just lightly going over it so it's only getting the raised pieces. And that's it. Just the raised. If it's not raised, it's not getting hit. What do y'all think? Oh, that does make it pop more, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, that does make it pop more. Hello, Brenda. It does make it pop more, but I still want to mute it a little bit. I want to mute that black down a little bit. So give me just a minute. Here it is. Let me get the same paper out that I just used. Same parchment paper. I'm going to mute that black a little bit. Still going to keep it, but I'm going to mute it just a little bit. Except I don't know where green. There it is. I just opened this new bottle here, and it's already leaking out everywhere. Let's put the cap back on it. Okay. And this is metallic paint. This came from Hobby Lobby. It's Deco Art. It says Dazzling Metallic, and the color is Forest Green. I had to mute some of that down because I couldn't handle that much black right in my face. Okay, that looks better, but I did mess up the sides. Where in Arkansas am I? I am in Greenwood, Arkansas, which is south of Fort Smith, Arkansas. That is cool. Yes, it makes it pop. Thank you, Ashley. Now, let me redo, because I just painted over some of this black. So I do want the black on the sides. I just didn't want so much in the middle, but it did make that paint kind of darken up a little bit. And go. Love watching you. Oh, thank you so much. I love having you here. Here we go. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? I love it. I love Victorian stuff, y'all. Love, love, love it. And so I'm thinking that she needs to have maybe a lace hanger. Let's do. I really need to find my. I just had a whole new package of wet wipes, and I had them in here last night. Our granddaughters were in here with me last night, and we were doing resin. And things seem to disappear after they've been here. Just, I don't know where it went. All right. We're just going to do a simple little hanger. Let's see. With some, yeah, just do a simple little hanger. This came from Dollar Tree. This is the wide lace from the Dollar Tree. It's the wide. I think the black was too much. The green helped. Yeah. Well, the black helped to darken up the green, so it's almost like it's a whole different, another color added to it, which kind of gives it a little bit more of another element. But yes, that might be too high. That should work right there. Okay. And there we go. There she is. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. This was fun. I love it when I do a craft that I'm really into. That I really like. Especially one that I think I'm going to actually use in my own home. I think I may actually use this in my own home. Because I love Victorian stuff. Lauren and Sue could probably tell you that my living room is all Victorian. Well, right now it's not because, you know, I haven't put anything back up since they painted my walls. But the stuff that's supposed to go back up there is Victorian. I do have my Victorian stuff on my piano, though. All right, there we go. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Oh, thank you so much for the compliments. I appreciate it. Again, if you guys are new to Sonia She Shares Sensations, I would love for you to like, follow, turn on your notifications, subscribe, all the wonderful, wonderful things. And I hope that you'll come back and see me again soon. Thank you. Have a great night. Thank you so much. God bless you all. I'll see you again. Bye, friends.